Hey, it's Mary Richardson with Music Junkie Press. We're down here in beautiful San Francisco today, and I've got here with me Chandler, Juliet. Welcome back.
Hi.
So good to see you.
I just have to say I love you guys so much.
We missed you.
I know.
You're back. What are you doing?
Oh, just coming up to visit. I love San Francisco. I love just the times where I just get to dream and get inspired. Because without that, you can't write about anything without inspiration and just living a little. So.
And out here, I mean, especially in the city, there's so much you can pull from.
I know. I really love SF. So I was craving the city. I just wanted to visit, and I thought I'd pay you guys a visit.
I love it. Well, you've been quite busy. It's amazing to see how literally in such a small amount of time you just keep going over all these hurdles and just jumping and just climbing up higher and higher.
Thank you so much for saying that.
EP's coming. I mean, you've got 7 Minutes in Heaven. You got to tell everybody about that.
Okay, 7 Minutes in Heaven. It started with the song Speechless, which is the first single off the EP. And the music video just came out, so you guys can check that out on my YouTube channel. And
you got to tell us a little bit about Speechless. It won something, right?
Yes. It got nominated for 3 Indie Music Channel Awards, and it won for Best Indie Pop Record of 2017.
Awesome.
Me and my team are really thrilled about that. So we put out the video, and it kind of has this theme of mirrors and optical illusions, and illusion is kind of the big theme of 7 Minutes in Heaven. It's a concept album kind of about living in heaven and then it coming to an end and you hitting reality kind of hard. So it's a little bit darker than what I usually put out, but it was like a chapter in my life, and it's definitely very real, and I think there's some relatability to it, and I look forward to seeing how everyone reacts to it.
That's awesome. And the second single, we got to Love You Right.
Yes.
That came out.
Yeah, that was a fun one. We put that out on Spotify, and a music video is coming for a lot of the tunes on the album, and I have a lot of outside collaborations as well. And
so tell us, you're
busy.
stepping out, doing some collaborations. How has that been? Working with totally different artists as well.
It's been really, really fun. I love co-writing and collaborating with new artists and especially new DJs. I have an amazing collaboration coming with a German DJ duo from Germany. They're called Major Sound. Such an epic collaboration coming, and keep an eye out for that. And I have a DJ in Guatemala I'm also working with, and an American DJ Paz, who just played EDC. We have a great tune coming out as well. So I'm really just thrilled to be working on so many cool creative projects right now.
Well, we've got to talk about, Speechless. Take it and listen to it. You really see and hear just how much you've just grown in your music.
Wow.
It's just, it brings such a big soulful touch. You really capture, like you said, it might be, people think a little darker touch. It's not. It brings a soulful side to you that you've really highlighted with that. Was it the same for you recording it? Did you sort of get really into that mode where it's like you just felt everything?
Totally. It was very it was a character I was playing, and just very mysterious and fun, and I definitely felt it. and like you said, it's kind of evolving. It's a different sound, and I feel like my sound is constantly developing. I'm still trying to find. Thank you so much. I'm constantly building on it, and I think I'm getting closer with every song I make. So.
And that's the thing is, you don't have to sit there. It's great because you can step out of your comfort zone and try new things. And I think that's a big important part in the music scene, is to encourage that with people. You have some people say, "Oh wait, it's a little different." It's like, you know what? You gotta get out there. Music is music, and listen to it all.
And it's tough as an artist to be like, well, is this me? Is this not that? We get so in our heads, and it's hard to, not judge ourselves. But what I had to tell myself is kind of step away from the artist and be like, this is not Chandler Juliet done. This is the latest work.
Yes.
So, and then put it out and push it and tell everyone how much fun I had making it, and then keep developing it.
Good.
And keep evolving.
And so you're going to do with the EP, you're going to be putting out videos for the songs. Okay.
Yeah.
And no release date yet, though.
No release date yet, but it's going to be very soon, and just keep an eye out for singles dropping on my Spotify and videos on my YouTube channel, and hopefully some tour dates next year.
I like that. No, it has been a big festival season this summer. Everyone was out there. Do you see yourself next year wanting to get out on the festival circuit?
I would love that.
Do you have any? What are your dream festivals you'd love to
tell
them now?
Eventually Coachella.
Yes.
Kaboo would be super cool. Yes. What's the one in Tennessee? Bonnaroo?
Bonnaroo, yeah.
I would love to do Bonnaroo. I've actually had some friends out there like, why aren't you playing Bonnaroo? They would totally pick you. I'm like, okay, we'll hook it up. If you're listening, I would love to play festivals. I just love performing. It's It's my favorite thing. I love writing and creating music and being in the studio so much, but out of all the processes, performing is
And the festivals
blissful.
are great because all of them actually have come to the point now where they're bringing so many different genres of music together. And so people are walking by, they may be going to this one stage and they hear somebody and they're like, oh, wait a second. And then they're like, open themselves up to new artists. So I think it'd be great to be able to get you out there. Got to get you to Outside Lands. That's right out here.
Yes,
You know?
I didn't even think of that one. Yeah.
Golden Gate Park, yep.
That's such a great point that you said that that everyone's really open to different genres now.
Definitely.
Especially with Spotify, and so many genres are blending right now. I love that. I love that there's no lanes, so to speak. You know, everything's really blending and collaborative. I love that.
Have you found any new artists yourself that that have the same thing where they're sort of trying something new that you've been
well, the
listening to
21
lately?
Pilots have like 6 genres in there.
Yes.
You know, they're great. Definitely discovering a lot of artists on Spotify. There's this great artist, Love, that I'm just obsessed with all the songs he puts out. He's just like blowing up. This great artist from Nashville, her name's Trella. She puts out, great like pop, but she has some country. I mean, it's all over the place, but I love the freedom that we have as independent artists.
Definitely, especially now. With
Yeah.
Spotify, especially out there.
Yeah.
I mean, you really have the option to listen to anything you want.
Totally.
Now, when you're traveling, do you create different playlists for wherever you're going?
Oh, that
and things?
is so true. Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
been doing that because I'm careful of what I pick too, because I know I'm gonna remember. It's gonna be like when I listen to this, I'll remember San Fran and stuff.
Oh, that's so cool.
So sometimes I like to discover new music when I'm in a new place, because then whenever I listen to that, it'll
take you right back.
I love how music does that. So yeah,
it
it's fun.
is. It's like, I mean, do you have any different go-to song right now that to get you, ready to go in the morning or something, or what are you listening to lately just to get yourself? It doesn't matter if you hear it from afar; you're just automatically your whole spirits just get lifted.
Well, when I travel, for some reason I always listen to this one album from A Day to Remember.
Very cool.
Because when I was 14, I went to Texas, and it was my first time like flying by myself. And I was really obsessed with A Day to Remember and Avenged Sevenfold at the time, and I remember listening to Homesick like crazy. So I've been listening to that album like on the flight, and it just like brings me back.
Okay, that brings the energy, first of all.
Yeah.
Anything with Day to Remember brings the energy just amped up.
Definitely. And I love their themes are always just about like going for your dreams, like super, I have so many of quotes from their songs that are like, yeah, just, go for it.
Well, it's interesting because on your Instagram and your messages as well, you definitely bring out a positivity to people as well. How has that been for you just to be able to share that with people?
I was a little worried about this latest album, to be honest, because it has a little bit of a dark side that I've never really shown before, and I never want to lose the light. I never want to lose sight of the light, and I just constantly want to spread light. So thank you for saying that.
You definitely always give messages out there, and that's what I think people gravitate for, is being able to identify with an artist, and then find that they're encouraging the positivity.
I definitely think that everyone has a purpose and there's room for everyone, and I'm always trying to spread that, because I just truly believe that there's so much good, and we just gotta ignore the bad and turn off the news.
Exactly. I like that. Now, do you find things because you're doing everything lately now, is there something that you're still on the little corner thinking, I gotta find time to do this, outside of music, that you've been sort of hoping to get done?
I'm finishing up school. I'm finishing up film school this year. I'm officially graduating.
Awesome. Congratulations.
And it's so funny. No, I actually feel like I could always be doing more. I feel like that's just something. That's that voice in your head. Why aren't you doing? I feel like I could always be doing more. So I just think I'm going to go full force in January when I graduate,
good.
And hopefully leave and go on some tour dates outside of the state or outside of the country.
So definitely next year will be a touring year.
Yes, definitely.
Do you have any certain parts you want to start with?
I definitely want to start a little more West Coast local. Keep playing in LA, Vegas, San Diego,
and Nashville. You got to get back, because that's got a huge big piece of your heart there. So.
Yes, I really miss Nashville. I'll definitely be making a trip out there soon, whether it's just to write or just to be in the energy.
and lastly, let's talk about, like with 7 Minutes in Heaven, who you've been working with again.
Yes. Okay, so I have an amazing production team, Revolver Recordings in Thousand Oaks, Michael Blue, who did Colby Calais, and Jason Mraz, and Five for Fighting, and Augustana. He's amazing. He's been so generous and allowed me and Dean Dinning from Ted the Wet Sprocket, from our last interview, he is my biggest collaborator and producer right now, Dean. And we've just been, it's a really collaborative studio, Revolver Recordings. Please look them up and see, you know, get out there just to visit the studio. It's such an incredible facility, and they expanded.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's such a
I like the fact that they're bringing
studio.
other people in to work on things. That's important because
Yeah.
it keeps everybody. And the neat thing is you get to work with people you might never have even thought of. Or even,
Exactly. I've met so many people through the studio. I met, you know, some of the DJs I've been working with through there, and I just love it. It's just a music artist community,
Dream, yeah.
and I really, really love that about that place.
now, the fact about the film school, have you, for your next videos, have you thought about any of the content? Have you been really involved in it, or you sort of let somebody else be involved in it?
No, I'm definitely
good for you.
I produce each of my videos. I'm heavily involved from beginning to end. And yeah, I'm a little bit, I don't think I've ever felt comfortable enough, because I mean, it's like my baby. Like, I don't want to give it away. So yeah, I do have some ideas for the next couple videos, and a couple different teams. I have another song coming out that I'm super excited about, because I think out of all the tunes, it has like a very visual, I have like a serious vision for the video. It's called Coming Down, and that's a really, really cool one too. So lots and lots of new music.
Very cool. Well, Friday you'd put out Tribe of One. Can you tell everybody about that?
Okay, yes. That song was co-written with Tim Myers and Jaco Caraco, and the song's like a really powerful anthemic track. So yeah,
it's an empowering one. It really is. It definitely speaks to people out there to let them know doesn't matter if you're just one, man. You got a voice.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, lastly, what else do you want to share with your fans?
Well, actually, I have a little something for you. That's okay.
Oh, yes, no.
I always like to give you guys goodies. Brand new, fresh off the press.
Oh,
7
cool.
minutes.
Love it.
And this is for you.
Oh, thank you so much. I love it. This is going to be exciting when this comes out. I cannot wait to share it with everybody. And these.
So it's white text, so you got to put on your back windshield, and it'll like the text will pop.
And then you get the lips. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You guys are so awesome. I always
you've
love
been wonderful. We're so excited, and we can let everybody know. Follow up on social media. Keep track.
Follow my email list.
Okay.
That is a big thing for touring.
So they can go on and sign up for it. Okay.
Yes. ChandlerJuliet.com. Sign up for my email list, and then that way you'll find out when I'm in your city.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.